some tools that woodworkers can use to cut wood, sand it, fasten it, and do other stuff with it. Let's see. Well, let's say we want to take this piece of wood and cut it smaller. There's a couple of ways we can do it. We can use this. This is a saw, and it doesn't plug into the house for current, for electricity. You just go back and forth with it, and these teeth cut the wood. Here, I'll show you. I should probably use a clamp. Luckily I have one. I'll clamp it to the table. There, now it won't move. I should be able to cut it easier now. Here goes. That wasn't so bad. This is sharp, by the way. So let's unclamp it. Oh yeah, we did cut it. And this clamp here, it allows things to be put together and tightened, especially when you're gluing or need to hold something. We'll get more to that in a second. But let's say you want to make a hole in a piece of wood. You need one of these. This is called a drill bit. And you need a way to spin it, because when it spins it goes into the wood and it makes a hole. This is a drill. When you press the trigger, it spins the drill bit, and this is what cuts into the wood. Watch. Pretty cool, huh? I'm going to use this to drill a hole in this piece of wood. Careful now. See, there's a hole. Or, if you need more power, you can use one of these. This is called a drill press. It can make a hole in wood too. It's just got more strength. So let's see. Let's try this. Oh, that went much easier. There, another hole. So you can make a hole in wood. We saw that you can saw wood, but you can also saw wood using one of these. This is called a jigsaw. You press the trigger, and this saw blade goes up and down and cuts through the wood. Let's give this a try. Let me just hold it up so you can see better. That works really fast. But you know what? This is a little rough. It needs to be smoothed out some. You know what you smooth wood with? Sandpaper. This is a piece of sandpaper. It looks like regular paper, but it has a bunch of rough stuff glued to it, so that when you rub it on wood, it makes it smoother. It's called sandpaper. It's sort of like sand that's glued to paper. You know how sand's kind of rough when you touch it? This is sandpaper. I've glued a piece of sandpaper to a board to let me sand something smooth a lot easier. Or you could use one of these, a belt sander. I like tools that make noise. Well, this has a belt of sandpaper on it that goes around and around and around in an oval shape. Excuse me. Makes a lot of dust too. Watch how quickly I can sand some of that down. Watch. That's a rough piece of sandpaper. I sanded that down in no time. Woodworking's dusty business, boys and girls. Well, let's say I want to put a screw in this. This is a screw to hold something down. Well, for that, you need a screwdriver and a screw. And you put that down in there, and you press, and you turn, 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 turn. Let me get closer. You can use this if you're trying to fasten something to something else. You've seen people use screws, mommy and daddy probably have. Then if you want to hang something up, you can hang it right up on the screw there. I don't have anything that I can hang up right this second. Oh yeah, this here. This is a wood scraper. That could hang right on that screw if I had a better screw. Anyway, let's say you want to glue two things together. These two pieces of wood. Well, how would you do it? You need glue, right? You guys use glue all the time. This is special glue. It's called wood glue. It's specially made for gluing wood to other wood. So I'll put a little on. Make sure the cap's glued. That's very important. And then just sort of press it together like this, smush it around. But wood needs pressure to hold, to glue right. That's where this clamp comes in. I can adjust this clamp, big or small, and then it has this part that turns that makes it get closer together. So if I put this here, press this together, and tighten it up, it will clamp really good. I'll get another one. I'll close this smaller. And then I'll tighten that one up. You see the glue squirt out? Some of the glue squirting out. That's okay, you can wipe that off with a rag. But in a little bit, I could take this off and these two pieces will be glued together really strong and it'll be like they're one piece. Now getting back to the sandpaper, there's lots of different kinds of sandpaper. There's real rough kind, like the kind that was in this, that sanded this on an angle like this, and there's finer kind, or kinds that's not so hard, so it'll sand softer, like this. This isn't as coarse, it's more of a fine sandpaper, and you can make something really smooth if you sand it. Boys and girls, in your classrooms, your teacher can tell you where your sandpaper is, and if you use sandpaper on a little piece of wood, you can see how it makes it smoother. You could take a sharp edge, and you can sand it on the edge and make it rounded, so it's not sharp, which is great in case you bump into it. Maybe you'll notice a lot of things in the classroom have rounded edges on them, like this, so that if you bump into them, you won't get hurt or boot them. Well, that's about it, boys and girls. Thanks for visiting my workshop. See you later.